Welcome back. Graybeard here. And I'm in a river, obviously, with plenty of squid and even an axolotl, much to my surprise. Um, and those figure prominently in this episode. All these sponges figure prominently as well for the moment. I have been busy draining the river off camera. See how far I got. Yeah, all that area back there is all used to be nice river, but it's now just nice mini canyon. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit area around here. Okay, that didn't work too well. All right, never mind that. And what I'm doing is, right over there as well. And what I'm doing is, I've marked off an area here that's all river biome and is almost all 7 wide, except for this one little annoying part right here, which is jungle biome. But I can live with that. That's fine. I am going to use my own design. I looked online for some other designs, and I think mine is better. No offense to the others I've seen. I saw theirs and left comments like, "Why didn't you do this or that?" But in any case, so I'll show you what I have in my supply chest for this. I have some stone for the floor of it, which is important for the axolotls to spawn. I have stone brick slabs for the almost top of it. That is important for the water streams to work properly. I have water buckets, which is important for getting all the water. I have a chain, which will be useful to keep the axolotls where they belong. I have a couple hoppers, a barrel, and a couple chests, which is going to be used for the storage. I use the barrel because it's light proof. Speaking of light, I have plenty of tinted glass. I have some gravel, which I'm using for my for getting rid of the extra water in the area. And I have some night vision potions, which I will use to look inside it once it's done, or while it's getting done. And actually, I'll grab that right now and start laying out the edges of it. And yeah, so that's the plan. And I'll show you more when I have more to show, obviously. Okay, so this is the perimeter of the farm. It's not that big, but I did confirm that it is within spawning range of my base, so when I'm AFK in my base, it'll still be active. And I wanted to show you a quick little demo of how this is going to work. I have half slabs here, waterlogged half slabs, which is key. And I'll put a little block there, run some water source here. And then if I get rid of these half slabs, now if I drop something here, watch what happens to it. The technical term according to Tango is swoop. Is it there? And it swoops all the way over. And what it will do is it will eventually swoop all the way over to over, you can do that. Over here, then it will swoop over this block here. That's the 8th block there. And then down this tunnel here, and then go down to a collection area over here. That's how it's going to work. Hey there. Cute little axolotl. You're mine because you're in a bucket. And you're not going to despawn. I'll take that for now. I'll take these away for now. So the next step is to flatten out the base of it and put some stone down, because I believe axolotls will not spawn unless there is a stone block or a stone type block underneath them. So that's another requirement that I have to adhere to. You know, basic stone or diorite or something like that. So I'm going to clear all these. You know, dirt might work, I don't know. I'm pretty sure sand won't. So. And I also have to make sure all these little corners and everything that everything here is a nice water source block. So everything will rise up nicely. So I'll come back when the base is all done and make some progress on the source blocks and everything. In the middle of this, I noticed something interesting. I thought I'd bring you in. Clearing this out, I noticed something interesting. You see these sand blocks? They're just like sitting here on the bottom like they shouldn't. That's usually an indication that the water block they're in is not a water source block. Okay, so, if we can see in here. There. Base is all stone. My axolotl is in there. I think that's the one. And I also covered the top with half slabs. And you can see it's a half slab there. So the block still has water on it. It's the waterlogged. And this is 8 blocks from there to the tinted glass. Stops right there, and so any drops will go, well, not there, but okay, bad example, but it'll flow into this water stream here over to the collection area. Now, fill in this area. Fill in all these water source blocks. And there we have it. Now, one problem with this design is that axolotls, being nice, cute little mobs, can easily fit in this area the same as the drops. Well, we can't have that now, can we? So, one other thing I added to my design is chains. So put a row of chains across this here. And the axolotls, that's probably unnecessary. And the axolotls can't fit in here. The baby ones could. I don't know if that's really much of a problem, but there's that. I didn't bring a... Yes, I did. Of course I brought a piston. Always. Redstone is always fun. One sticky piston. And a lever powered. The chains, so we can put those back. Right here is where I want it. Make up my mind. I'm making up my mind as I go along. There it goes. There. Tinted glass. Now, remember, the reason why I can see in there is because I might be in for the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, the important part. I'm going to go this way, so that if I suffocate, I can get a little breath. Oh yeah, this is the worst. And before I do anything else, let's see if I can narrow it along. That's all I was trying to escape. Alright, so the plan right now, I won't bore you with watching this stuff, is to clear all these half slabs. I'll come back when that's done. Okay, I've been AFKing for a few hours, and let's go take a look and see how it looks. It's a short flight over. Axolotls are not quite doing their job, it seems, but let's see if they really are. I'd say they are. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of glow ink and a lot of stacks of ink. So if I need to do some bulk black concrete or something like that, I've come to the right place for that. And apparently a drown has even spawned here, so we have that. And the way this whole thing works is, so let me take a look, take a peek in here with the special eyes. Oh, fine. Hang on. Okay, am I missing something? I don't see any axolotls in here. What have you guys done with all the axolotls? They weren't supposed to despawn. Okay, I do have some axolotls in here. I think I'll release one of them. Now, because it's in a bucket, it shouldn't despawn. And I need to fix this problem. First thing I need to do is make a note of the coordinates. X is 266.5, what I call it. And the Y is 308. Okay, now that's recorded. 266.5 and 309. And that corresponds to another coordinates of 33 and 38. And I'm going to now break this. So it's need to break that. Now I'll restore this. I'll restore that as well. And relight it, of course, but not go through it. Because that will then assign it back to my home base again, which is what got me started on the problem in the first place. At home. Okay. 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like really close, I know, but that's all right. Use these. Ooh, the end of night vision looks so cool. All right, that looks pretty obvious to be tinted glass. And I'll light this, and I should be delighted. Should end up right here. Perfect. Actually, let me head home for a little bit just to see if things start moving a little better. Short little quick puddle jump. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. Glow item frame. How's that look? Not too bad, I guess. Okay, I've AFK'd enough in here. I was avoiding my lush cave because that was in my last episode and I had forgotten. I was doing part of my stuff on a stream that was being streamed before that was released, so I was avoiding spoilers, but I'm not streaming at the moment. That's a close walk. I see a lot of squid there. Question is, are there also a lot of axolotls? I see one axolotl. Wait, there's one there. Hang on, let's get inside. Oh, there's two, okay. I'm gonna help them out anyway. I think I'll switch to the axe. A little more precise, less danger of injuring an innocent third party. Oh, switch to air breathing as well. Less danger of drowning. Okay, there. It's all yours. Last thing you guys can take on yourself. You're welcome. Okay, so it's been a few days. I decided to come back here and take a look at what's going on in here. And it's looking pretty good. There's a healthy supply of these 2 or 3 axolotls. They move so fast it's hard to count them sometimes. I'm not gonna bother with the night vision. I'm just gonna keep the one block open. So it is working, but I was reading on the bug reports that there is a bug where they can despawn if they cross a chunk border at the wrong time. And unfortunately, I did not plan this well because there's this little farm is literally full of chunk borders. It's like right in the middle of 4 chunks, which is unfortunate, but there we are. But it is at the moment working. As you can see, I mean, this chest is full. This barrel is getting full, and it may even at some point, oh, we got some salmon, yum. It may even drop some scaffolding down and put some more chests down below here, like I did in my sugarcane farm, in case this one fills up, or it almost has. But there's always the danger of losing axolotls, and then the squid overrun them and overrun the mob cap for peaceful mobs, which axolotls technically are, and then axolotls can't spawn, and then the farm is dead. So what I think I will do, and I've started doing the digging for this. Pause like the hell. Is build a little. Oh, forget that. Is build a little axolotl farm. So this, as you may recall, is my original. These 2 blocks are my original base, and this is my passage to to there. Dig down. I was originally going to staircase down to mine This area here, I'm going to make this an axolotl farm, just a flooded chunk of water where they can spawn. It'll also get glow squid at some point. That's fine. I'm not going to be harvesting glow squid from here, but you know, it should get more, as many axolotl as glow squid anyway, and no squid will clog it up. So I'll get started on that right now. Okay, so I am down here below my original base, around where my original considered stairway to mining was. And I built dug a little hole in the ground with the requisite stone floor. That torch is going to go. And I built a little doorway here. Not much really. Piston, some honey. Also put a doorway here to keep the water out. And speaking of water, let's get to it here. Let me block these off here with this so I can get in, so I know where they are, and I can get in and out. And I just need one bucket. That's exactly what I didn't want it. That's a fun time. No, no. I suppose I do spawn in flowing water, so maybe I don't really have to worry about this, but it's a good practice to get into. And if you had just dug a hole in the ground for your axolotls to spawn in for an actual farm, you would have to do this anyway. And since the rest of this is going to be done in darkness, I'm going to stock up on torches. Actually, wait, do I have? I do. Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Glad I did that. And there are no air blocks in here. You know what? I think I will, just for the safety's sake, put one air block here. Just in case I need to breathe at some point. Here's the way out. We want to do that. I think it's harmless, but I'll replace it anyway. Yeah. And it's now dark in there, like I can't tell because I have night vision. And let's go AFK a little bit and see how it works. One thing I forgot to mention while I walked right by it here earlier. This oddly placed door in the middle, or trap door in the middle of nowhere. I built a little place to add another way to insert items into my storage. Come out of the portal, I got a shulker box full of stuff. Not that one belongs to my ender chest. I can just go here into this water stream and throw some sponges in there. And they go up, over, down, and they get inserted into the whole system. And soon there. Now they're being sorted. I also have a few other things. Oh, it's a water bottle now. Cobble. Not that one. That would be a mess. Not the wet sponge. Well, those can go. Yeah, I found some iron. So, yeah. I'll take care of this quickly. And go back to AFKing some more. Okay. Back to it. Did I tell you that I replaced the letter with vines? I hope so. Hey guys, let's hang out here and wait for axolotl to spawn. Yeah? Cool. Okay, I'm up here in my top of the world hole here, and I decided to try out a cool little trick with in the carpet mod. You type spawn mob caps, and I first tried it down in anywhere in the overworld and said that underwater water creatures was 5 out of 5 or even 7 out of 5, and that was because there were a lot of underwater creatures. Came up here and it looks like they've all despawned. So I'm gonna go back down. Let me turn that off there. I hope I don't die here. Okay. And see if they can. The only place I can spawn is in here. And see if they've spawned in here. No, they haven't. Have they started spawning? They've spawned. So there's a lot of places where they can spawn, and inside here is not really one of them easily. So it's not really working out too well as a mob farm, I'm afraid. There's not a lot of places where they can spawn. So as of now, this is a nice cistern or underwater water tank or underground water tank. Not very useful as a... Oh, it's morning, good. Not terribly useful as an actual mob farm, as it seems. Oh well. Fun fact, it's actually my first piston door I've ever made. Oh well. But I do have other axolotls, and I should probably start breeding them. But that would mean going back to the tropical ocean there and gathering up some of those guys, which might be a good thing to do. Okay. Okay, well, I think that should do it for the episode. Once again, thank you all for watching. I don't say it very much. In fact, I may have not said it at all, but if you do like what you see, please consider leaving a like. It certainly helps the channel. And subscribe if you like it as well. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.